Here are my potatoes. I've placed soil on top of them. I think this was the second time. You can see they're coming up out of the soil. So I have 4 of them that's showing that they're coming out of the soil. There are some others that are down there that are just still covered up by it right now. So I'm really excited. I'm excited for my potatoes. This will be the first year that I planted potatoes, the first year that I planted dahlias, the first year that I planted my complete year for the grapevine. One grapevine didn't survive, so I might get another one this year or next year. I'm not sure. I need to pick this lettuce here, and then this is thyme. My blueberry bush over there is doing good. I'm gonna put some corn and sunflowers through here. I'm just out this morning looking at the garden. I'm also gonna put, let me turn back over here. At the end of this right there, I'll probably put 2 cucumber plants in there. And here I'll have tomatoes, as well as I may put 2 cucumber plants in here also on this trellis here. I'm not sure what I'm putting in here just yet. I will have 2 cucumber plants in here though, but I think I'm going to start them from that side over there and let them vine over this way. This bed is just doing wonderful. I did really good with everything that I stuck in here. Between the mustard greens, the lettuces, romaine lettuce, that's some type of red lettuce. They called it a bistro mix, you know, for you to mix 1, 2, 3 together. But I know that's a type of red lettuce, a type of green leafy lettuce, and I've seen this. This is a type of red as well. I just can't remember the name of it. That's my romaine. My marigolds are coming back really nice because at first they looked like they were dying. It was too cold out here, I think, for them. My Swiss chard is looking awesome. Now, I keep saying that I'm going to do an entire bed of Swiss chard, and I still want to be able to do that, whether it's a entire bed of Swiss chard or whether it's a mixture of Swiss chard, spinach, and lettuce. It doesn't really bother me, but I really like Swiss chard. And last year with this Swiss chard, I made a lot of when I would eat breakfast in the morning, I would do eggs and Swiss chard, sometimes with some turkey sausage, sometimes not. My kale here with the marigolds is coming along. At first they were looking really skimpy, but they're starting to come along. I have Swiss chard over here as well. And here my lemon balm is doing really well. This is kale also. That's doing good. I need to actually go ahead and pick that. And then I have some lavender right there. That's doing good. Our green stalk, the arugula, has decided to go to to start flowering. Now, I've grown arugula before and did very, very well with it. I don't know what's going on with me and this green stalk and the arugula, but it has tried to flower multiple of times. I finally had gotten it to stop, and then it went back to flowering. I guess I wasn't picking it often enough. I don't know. My spinach has grown long, so I'll probably pull that out and put it in the compost. And because I have 1, 2, 3, and then this 4th one over here, I'm gonna pick as many leaves off as I can, and then the rest of it I'll put it in the compost. I have some more red lettuce, some more mustard greens down there. My cilantro is doing okay. I need to plant some more actually. The strawberries look like they're doing really good. Some more romaine lettuce down there. I tried to put the cilantro. It just smells so good. I tried to put the cilantro closer to the bottom so it would be shaded a little bit more. Oh, look at the kohlrabi. Let me pick this brown leaf off. Look at that kohlrabi. I'm excited. And this is my sage. That's growing nice. I try to make sure that I keep a couple of herbs inside of the green stalk also, just to keep a lot of the bugs away. So this one, the only herbs that's in there is cilantro and sage. When I pull the spinach out, I may put a lavender or even maybe a lemon balm. I'm not sure about that lemon balm because it gets big pretty fast. So if I stick a lemon balm in there, it may go in the bottom, or I don't know, I might put it near the sage or something like that. So the strawberries are looking good. This kohlrabi, I am very excited about it. This is the best one that I have yet. I think I only have 4 of them. And this one looks the best. Let's go in this bed here. I set some broccoli that I picked inside of here. This kohlrabi here is still kind of small. This is kohlrabi. I don't even see anything on it yet. So the one that's in my green stalk is doing the best. Let's turn around here. All right, and we have, this is a stonewall cabbage right here. It's growing, but it is growing a little bit slower. I have some more sage there. Oh my goodness, look at here, guys. We got broccoli. That's looking good. This here is spinach. That's looking good. Some of the things in here is what I've planted from seed. This is spinach here that I did from seed. What is that? I think that's my other cabbage that I put in there. This is arugula. I'm gonna pick some of the bottom leaves. I've never had I think this is, so I got a seed packet of a different kind of arugula than what I planted last year, and I think I'm probably gonna have to plant it more in a bed than in here. I don't know if it's I'm forgetting about it or what. It just keeps going to flower, and I'm not sure. That hasn't happened to me before with arugula. But this here and this here is giant Swiss chard there. Like I said, I have some cabbage here, and over there. That's some more sage there. I'm loving it because I have that near my broccoli. This is a red leaf cabbage here. The strawberries look to be doing great. This is the only strawberry here that looks like it's trying to make it, but I think that was one that I had left over from last year that I told you I kind of killed them by pulling them up at the wrong time by mistake. This here is some more spinach. I need to put it down in the soil a little bit further. So I'll fix that in a little bit once I get off camera. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. That was a broccoli. See, I don't have any what do you call it? I don't have any herbs near this one, and see how it's gotten eaten. And the same with this here. I didn't have any herbs on this side. The herbs are on that side. So I have to make sure when I plant this up again that I definitely spread the herbs around the entire thing. Like I have sage on that side. I need to make sure, even if it's not sage, I have something else on this side over here, whether it's thyme, oregano, lemon balm, sage. lavender. I need to have something on the opposite side. This here, I have some bok choy in here somewhere also. That's Swiss chard down there, not the giant, just the regular. This looks like regular, I don't know, that might be spinach, but it may be Swiss chard also. I'm gonna have to start. Some of them I do have labels in and some I don't. This is kale. Oh, here's my other kohlrabi. I was putting it in one of the bigger, the original. I think I was telling you guys that two of my plant green stalks, I kind of mix and match them. The first one over there is only the leaf. This one here is a combination of the leaf and the original. So this one has 3 original tiers with 2 leaf tiers in between them. The one on the other side has 2 that I don't have anything planted in just yet. It has 2 original tiers mixed with 2 leaf tiers. And I did it that way because with my height, if I took when you have a 5-tier leaf, it makes it so much higher. Even with this having 3 leaf tiers in it and 2 originals, it's still way taller than the 5-tier leaf over there. And so I need it to be at a height that's actually feasible for me. If it's at the top of my head, I have to literally get on a ladder to try to reach it, unless I put herbs at the top only, that they're not there for picking, they're only there to keep bugs out. That would be the only way it would work in my favor, is I literally would have to put herbs at the very, very top. Anyway, the kohlrabi in this one, I think I stuck it in there after I took it out of this box here and put it over there for it to see if it would do better. And so what I may actually end up doing, the kohlrabi that I have over there, when I remove the arugula out of here, I may switch out and put that over here. And honestly, I may move both of, I don't know, I might just move that one. The other one I may leave there. Yeah, the other one I may actually leave right there. Anyway, that's the green stalk. Everything, like I said, is doing really well in there. I need to start picking some more Swiss chard. I've actually, the bed over there that has the mustard greens and the more of the lettuce and everything, I've picked from that already. And once I get off camera with you guys, I'm gonna pick some more. I've had 3 salads with what I picked. And so I need to pick some more and from some other areas. So I enjoy my salads. I like eating a lot of bowls. So I take my lettuce and put bowls in it. Oh, my carrots are coming up very nicely, and I have a weed in it right here. Let me see. I think this is the weed. If it's not, I pulled a carrot and the weed. But this was just one little baby one. It won't hurt anything, long as I got that weed out. Actually, no, I did good. I actually pulled the weed. No, I didn't get the carrot. That's just the root to the weed. Okay, yay. I thought I had gotten the carrot, but no, I only got the weed. Goody, goody, goody. So, my carrots are up under my sage and my thyme plant. I don't know whether I'll get to plant carrots in here again with how big the sage is. And I have been looking at some YouTube videos on propagating sage, because I have so much sage now, and this sage is so big that honestly I don't need to purchase any more sage. I just need to become very well at propagating what it is that I have, and then be able to put it throughout the entire garden. I love the way this sage is filling out. It looks just like lamb's ear a little bit, and I would love to put some in the front and throughout some of my other gardens. 1, because it looks like lamb's ear, and then 2, because with having herbs mixed in throughout all of my gardens, even my flower beds, it really eliminates a lot of the bugs and stuff like that. And so that's what I want to do. The other thing that I want to change up for next year is I have my cabbage here and my collard greens here. What I think I really want to do, opposed to dedicating one entire bed to each one of them. Why do I feel like my screen? There we go. Opposed to dedicating an individual bed to each one of them, I think what I want to do is mix everything throughout. So I don't want to put, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7 cabbages in here. Okay, if I put 3 cabbages in here, and then of course, some herbs. I did put a little bit of marigolds in there, but of course, I should have do like 1 row of cabbage, 1 row of herbs, and then maybe a row of collard greens. And I think that's the way that I want to do that next year, and do the same thing for this bed over here. By doing it that way, I feel like it works out a lot better. This broccoli here that I've been picking off of, that I feel like it's a possibility it may have been my serrano broccoli that I did not like last year. I did eat some of the leaves off of it, and it made me feel like that's what it was. And it wasn't, the leaves weren't as horrible as they were when I ate it last year, but it still wasn't something I liked. I tried to really cook it similar to how I cook down my kale, because I really enjoy it, and it tasted like an attempt at kale with a slight odd taste, but I was able to eat it and not just be like, oh, this is just so horrible. But like I said, in a previous video a while ago, I said I didn't want to plant serrano broccoli anymore, and I really do not. I still have the seeds, and I will probably give them away to someone else. But yeah, I will probably, after I pick the last couple of pieces of broccoli off of that, I will probably pull those, put all the leaves into the composted area, and I'm thinking about putting another trellis or piece of wood on this side here, screwing it in and connecting it to that one, and doing some more green beans, a different kind though than what these ones are right here, but putting a couple of more green beans here that'll go up on that side, and it'll make it easier for me to be able to pick them, because these are on this side here are green beans. I have this here, that there, and I can easily pick them off of right here, and they'll be right there by the time also. But yeah, I feel like that'll make it better, and I feel like I said that in my mind and I just forgot. Over here, I planted some dahlias yesterday. It really wasn't a lot. I do have one that is coming up out of the ground already. Some other ones, they did have little stems or shoots. I'm not sure what it's called. Like I said, this is my first time dealing with dahlias. That was coming up, but I did plant them as far down as I was supposed to. I put them in here. One reason is because I haven't dealt with them before, so I really wanted to get them in some loose soil, that when it's time for me to dig them up, I could easily dig them up, be able to get to all of them. Yeah, I'm just so in unfamiliar territory with them. I don't plant stuff that I have to dig up, and my annuals, once they die, they go into the trash or the compost or whatever. But yeah, so hopefully I'll do really good with the dahlias, and then next year I can put them in all the way over there is a box that I have. I can put them in there and really space them out. All right, now in here we have the planter from Lowe's. let's look at how this planter is doing. So my Swiss chard is doing well inside of here. This kale plant here seems to be doing well. The kale there is doing well, except the one piece that it looks like a bug got to. Swiss chard. The only thing I have in here literally is kale and Swiss chard. And I put some nasturtiums in here. And I've picked through them to thin them out a little bit. I'm going to pull this one here. I picked through them and I tried to thin them when I was putting the seeds in. Okay, there we go. So we have the nasturtiums there. Hopefully I've thinned them a little bit more so they'll be a little bit better. So right now I only have 16 plants, it looks like, that are in there, which should do really well for here. My goal was, once they actually got to growing, that I would dig a few of them out and put them in other areas. I don't know. I may just pot up some. I have to look back at my video to remember what I put in that second tier, because it did not come up and I do not remember what it was, and I didn't put a tag in there. So, but the Swiss chard and the kale that I put in here, honestly, it's doing pretty good. Like I said, the watering system is a little bit different, and it seems to hold on to water a little bit more. Someone in the chat, and I have to look back at my video, someone in the chat told me what you call this type of system where it waters from the bottom up. And I don't have a problem with that, because with my seed starts, I water them like that. I don't water them from the top. I set them inside of a huge bowl that has water in it, and once every so many suck up water, then I take them out and put them in. But I didn't have them where they were starting to get mold on them, and for this to be outside, it really amazes me that if you look right here, there's some mold right there. So I'm gonna tuffle up that soil just a little bit, but it's almost like it keeps it too wet, to be honest with you. But nothing is dying, so that's still good. Of course, I will keep this planter next year. I'm not sure if I will plant veggies in it or not. I might actually just put some flowers in it and put it in a different area, or because it's so lightweight and you can pick it up, maybe move it around to some different areas, or even put some herbs in it or something like that. I need to get some more soil to put back in this planter here. I don't think I've grown vegetables in this planter. I got it about 2 years ago for Mother's Day, and what I would like to do is put soil back in here, and then, like I said, I planted flowers up in it. I'd like to plant some more I like to put some herbs in here, honestly. Probably some herbs, and what else? I don't know. I'm not sure. I like that it has this little thing here, because usually I use these as dividers. Granted, that's not what they're for. It's to make sure that it doesn't get bowed out. But I use them also as dividers, where I'll put one set of flowers here, another set here, another set here. And so what I'd like to do probably next week, I wanted to start some I can't think of the flowers now. Some coleus seeds. And I know it's, a little bit further in the year, but it's still spring. Look at this cat. You see that? This cat is always in my yard. And where he's coming from, he doesn't even live over there. He lives behind me, 2 houses down, but I guess he's out, and I'm fine with it. I told them, long as I don't see any mice and stuff around here, you can roam my yard. Long as I don't see your poop in my garden beds, you can roam my yard. Yes, I'm talking about you. He looked up as if to say, are you referring to me? And they don't like to get close to me. They don't want me to touch them. They don't, which I'm okay with. They just like to come in my yard. They like to roam throughout and sit in my furniture and relax. That's literally all they do. When I come home, they're usually sitting in these chairs here. Or when I had my other little patio area set up in front of my garage, I would come, they would be sitting there. This area here that will eventually be where my greenhouse or polytunnel, I haven't figured out just yet, will be. The way I used to have it set up, I had a little, what do you call it? This little white stackable thing here, and they would go into the bottom of it and sit in there and be sleep. I'll walk up on it. They scare the baboo out of me, the baboo out of me. And after he scares the baboo out of me, he just lays there like, hey, I'm here. Anyway, back to what we were talking about, because now I'm rambling. But yeah, I want to put some coleus in here, some coleus seeds, maybe here, maybe put some herbs here, or herbs over here, coleus over here, and then something else here. I have two obelisk that I had gotten from Amazon a couple of years ago that I really want to put inside of a pot and put some sweet pea flowers inside of there and see how I do with that, since they're climbers. My onions, these are from last year. I'm gonna let them keep going and see what happens this year. I do need to take a little bit of soil and see if I'm gonna add that to the top of these. But yeah, I think that's all that's going on in the garden area right now until I start putting some other things in this weekend. I'm not messing with you until I put some other things in this weekend. And yes, I do need to cut the grass over there, but I'm purposely letting it come up. Oh, I did a video yesterday and I probably was so all over the place, but I'm gonna put my peppers in here. I have made a final decision. I'm gonna put my peppers in here in a circular motion, and I'm going to leave an open space about like right in there, so the peppers will go all the way around, and there'll be an open space right here where I can go into, and then I'll put 2 cucumbers in the middle of there. Also, this area, this box here is the box that I was telling you about that I'm actually putting. I have put leaves in here. I've put grass in here. Grass. Whoo, I'm saying grass clippings inside of here, as well as when I pick some of the leaves, like those leaves came off of the broccoli. I've stuck those in there as well. I need to go in and actually mix it up a little bit. I need to go in and mix it up a little bit. And so, yeah. But I'm going to put 2 cucumbers on this side over here. So this little area right here, I'm going to put 2 cucumber plants in there so it can grow up and over. And I may put 2 more on this side here, and they intertwine. I'm not sure, but I know I'm putting 2 on the opposite side. I do know that. And then I'll put some more vegetables and stuff throughout here. I'm really excited about putting the peppers in that area there. Once I move this piece of wood from right here and then cut up these limbs here, this area here used to be a bed before the tree fell from my neighbor's yard over there. Not the people behind me, but over there. And the people who, I guess, who are purchasing the house or cleaning the house out or whatever, they actually came, and it was a huge most of the tree fell in these people's yard, and then I got a good deal of it and I had gotten a good deal of it also. Which is why I have this spot here, and why This bed is no longer actually a bed. What I'm going to end up doing is eventually turning it back into a bed. But this year, even though I have this here, I'm going to pull those out, and I'm going to start prepping it for next year. At first, I was thinking about putting like my what do you call it, watermelon and everything inside of there, and I think that's what I may end up using it for next year. What I'm gonna do is just take it, put one more pull up all of the weeds that have come up through it, put one more level of landscaping fabric down, and start filling it up again with soil. And I'm gonna have to probably get some stones or either use some wood. It really doesn't bother me. I can put wood in the front and stones in the back. It doesn't faze me like that. To me, it's not a thing of, oh, it's pretty or it's not pretty. To me, it's my vegetable garden. It's not my flower garden that's in the front yard. The front, I definitely care about the aesthetics of how it looks, but the vegetable beds, long as they're organized, I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna put that back through here. I'm gonna have this area here. I'm gonna end up probably putting some boxes or whatever up under the everything to choke out the grass here, and I'll put some cardboard boxes. Then I'll put some more wooden boxes here, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe in a U shape. I'll put that box there. Eventually, once I put something in there, I'll probably put either some herbs or some flowers in. And that's what I was going to say back here. I will probably either put some herbs or flowers in those boxes. See, this is what I'm saying. See how he's hiding? He or she knocked out sleep. They're like, why did you come through here and bother me? I guess that's where he wanted to lay down. Hopefully, this used to be a sitting area that I had here, which is why you can't see it, but I had landscaping fabric and stuff down. It's still there. The mulch that's there has basically dissipated, but it was like I was saying, a sitting area that will probably become a chicken coop later on. That's what I'm thinking of putting right there. This is my kids' play area where I moved my daughter's sandbox. I need to finish cleaning it. This is here because sand is under there. The box is now over there, and I really have to level it off, which is why I don't have anything in it yet. This table, I will power wash, sand it down, probably paint it, and make sure everything is leveled off there. I'll make her 2 benches to go with it. Her little hopscotch area is there. This trampoline here will go where I'm standing. And then this wood here will be all cut up and go into the wood pile. That way I'll get that part of my yard back. I will also put boxes in front of here, and I will put flowers in there, and I'm not sure which flowers just yet I want to put in there, but they definitely will be perennials. And I may even put some shrubs in there. You know, I love my hydrangeas and stuff like that, so it's a good possibility I will either put hydrangeas, hibiscus, or hostas inside there. And because it'll probably be 1, 2, 3, it'll probably be 4 of them right there, more than likely it'll be a combination of some stuff but we'll make it look pretty. So yeah, that's the vegetable garden this morning. These are just some flowers. I'm walking back to my house, but you know, it's a good morning out here today. I'm gonna go in, check on the kids, see if it's time for them to get up just yet. It was around 6 a.m. when I came out here, so it should be about 6:30, 6:40, maybe even almost 7 o'clock now. But just wanted to come out here. And it was still one more grow bag that I did not show you guys. It has four broccoli plants in it, three beets in it, and some marigolds. That's all that's in that grow bag right there. But the beets, I don't like beets, but I do like them raw inside of a salad. That's the only way I can eat them. And I don't just eat plain raw. They have to be shredded, like how you shred carrots in your salad. That's the only way I can eat it. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy gardening.